Hi, in this video we're going to learn how to create a basic web page, but this is going to be a little bit more complicated than the previous one, because in this one we're going to learn how to include lists. So in the guide that you find in your tinyurl.com/ICT5 Unit 3, you can find this document. And then here, another little explanation about HTML that we already explained in class. Then here, we're going to see what is our final product. Obviously, we have to learn some new concepts. Now, in this case, we're going to learn how to create these bulleted lists. I already explained in class that these elements are tags, the same type that we used before. Now remember that in the first exercise we used H1 and P, but then after the P, the paragraphs, we just closed our HTML document, right? Now we're going to add these two tags. They work exactly the same like the others. And that's pretty much what is the easy part of the HTML documents. UL means that this is an unordered list. It means I don't want to put a number 1 or 2 or 3. I just want to do the bullets without order. And then this, the tag LI, means each of these bullets right here. So if I write LI and then I write a sentence, then I close it, this is what I want to see. But let's see how it works. First of all, we're going to open our text edit in Mac. Again, you can use the notepad if you are working at home. Okay, first thing first, remember, we're going to change the format. We're going to click in format, make plain text. Now we're ready to work. And then here we can start with our design. Remember, if I want to actually do the exercise, I can do it like this, right? I can do it like this. It is better because the idea is not to copy exactly this. It's to know what is the word. What is the word that I'm going to need? What is the tag that I need? So let's try to do it this way. So I have here this. And I'm going to call this page swimming, right? So no worries. I start with my type, with my dog type. So dog type HTML. That's the first thing that I'm going to type. I forgot here the exclamation point. Next, HTML. You're right. HTML. First thing that I need to do, HTML. Now the document knows I am going to type something in HTML. What is the next? I need to give some identity to my web page. So, head. And inside of this, I'm going to write the title, right? Title, type, and then let's call this swimming. And then let's just close it. Title and close it. I'm finished with the identity of my web page, so I can close the head. Right? Done. In this moment, I haven't written anything so far, but I have given the identity to my web page. So internet now knows that this is a web page and this is about swimming. Now let's go ahead. First of all, I'm going to start writing everything that is going to be visible in my web page. And to that, I need to start with body. Let's close it. Now I'm going to start with the title, right? With the title or with the header of the document. So let's write. So here I write H1 because pretty much this is going to be H1. And then here it's going to say, I like to go swimming in the summer, period. That's the end of the H1, so I'm going to close H1, sorry, H1, and then I close it. All right, so what is going to happen next? I'm going to write this paragraph here. So if it is a paragraph, you know what to do. So I start with the tag P, and then I start typing. Swimming is my most favorite activity in the summer when the sun is shining and the air is warm. You will find me dipping into my backyard pool. And then it's not an impressive pool, only 3 feet deep, but it's, oops, made a mistake here. It's mine. Okay, so here is the end of my paragraph. So according to this, if I don't make any mistakes, it means that I am going to just finish here. See how I am doing this? Impressive, right? So let's close it. That's the end of my paragraph. So if I want to continue, I know that there comes another one. So I'm going to click enter and start a new paragraph. And this one is going to say there are 3 reasons I like to swim. A lot of people can make another space here. This will not help at all, but if you want to, then be my guest and do it. Okay, here, close. I'm going to close the paragraph. And finally, I'm going to start with the list. So remember, first I'm going to click OK. This is an unordered list. So I'm going to open them. Then I'm going to type the list. I like to use the tab so I can go, and organize a little bit my text. So let's start with the first one. And it says I get a lot or lots of exercise, and close. Right? Next one. I enjoy the freedom. Close. Yeah. And finally, which one? It says I have the opportunity to be in the sun. Period. Oh, well, I haven't put any period on it. So close and ready. Am I ready to publish? Of course not. First, I have to close the unorganized or unordered list. So it's UL, I close it. Then I have to close the body. And finally, I have to close the HTML text. Let's check if this works. So remember, now I'm going to save this document. So File, Save. It will give me these options. So I'm going to name my page Swimming, just like it says, swimming.html. And I'm going to uncheck this. This is very necessary. And then finally, I'm going to say, I'm going to go to Liliana and have the unit 3. And I'm going to save this. I'm going to write here swimming 2 because I have another one here already. So swimming 2. I'm going to save it. And let's go ahead and check if it works. Unit 3 and swimming. Perfect. I don't have any kind of problem. It's just the way I have it. Let's check the example and see if we have everything right. See the example, see my product. So don't worry if you look that this one has three lines and this one has just two. Remember that it was taken really small, so that's why it's looked like this. But it's perfect. It looks perfect. So I hope you like this video and now you understand a little bit more. Remember that if you had any difficulty, if you have any difficulties with the class, you can always go to tinyurl.com/ICT5 Unit 3, and you can find here the hoja de ruta, the playlist, the activities. The videos are always going to be here. Let me refresh this page. I think this one is really old. You're going to find the video tutorials. You're going to find everything that you need right here. So don't forget that also in the theory part, you're going to find the student HTML book. So you can check everything that we have done in class, what is HTML, how to respect the syntax, also the basic concepts, the rules, the containers. Here I explain everything that we have talked in class, right? Don't forget about this. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope that you are paying attention in class so you don't have to check out these videos. But just in case, don't forget that they exist and check them out. See you.